Okay, so the thing that you should do before anything else. Does anyone know the name Perry Chen? Okay, probably his name does not sound familiar, but you may know his company. So in the early 2000s, in New Orleans, he wanted to host a concert. So he called the venue, he called all the DJs. He wanted to throw this concert, music festival in New Orleans. But after he pulled everything together, it was so expensive. And he couldn't put it on. And so he thought, what if I can, kind of pitch this idea? Like, I'll pitch this event, and if I get enough people to pay for it, then I have the money to pay for it. And out of that idea came out Kickstarter. So you probably know Kickstarter today, right? So people have a particular idea for a product or service, and they'll pay to get in on early access. And so if I were to start a business in 2023, and I hear this advice all the time from experienced business, is what you want to do is actually find if there's a market for your particular product or service, right? It's not enough that you are passionate about it. And I think this is a misnomer that a lot of business experts will tell you is like, hey, you got to sell your passion. I think that's completely false. I think if you're passionate about selling something that sells, that's just a kind of a coincidence, but you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta put food on the table, you gotta put lights on, right? And so you gotta make sure what you're selling will sell. So what do you do? What can you do to find something that is marketable? So one, obviously you can do surveys. There's Google Forms, I think it's called Monkey Survey or something. You just ask these questions about your product, send this out to as many people as you can, and ask them if they would pay for it. You can do this as a side hustle. So for a lot of people who are like bakers, or they sell like jewelry, that is something that you can prepare or sell on the side and see if there's a market for it. Social media. This is one of my business coaches told me. He says, hey, if you are coming out with something new, but you're not sure if it'll do well, just go on social media and say, hey friends, this is what I'm thinking. Let me know, and just do your pitch. If this is something you're interested or would buy, let me know. And then now you start collecting information here, right? Now you start getting a little bit of traction that there may be a market. And I think one of the best things also is if you can do pre-orders. What that means is like, hey, it's basically Kickstarter Lite, right? You're gonna take all these orders, then you use that money to make whatever you're gonna make, okay? What you don't wanna do is invest a lot of money and time into setting up a business and then having nobody pay for it. That's very, it's not fun. Okay. So this is the first fill in the blank is, the first thing you do is should do market research, okay?